Hello YouTube. I wanted to do a short video here on the platform that I built for the trailer. So this is roughly half-inch plywood, top and bottom, sandwiched between two 2x4 studs, and I've roughly put 7 of them going this way. So I did extend the width a little bit. You know, this is a normal 4x8 sheet of plywood, and then I extended it by with another stud here by 1.5 inches. I did have to do a lot of planing and sanding. I wanted this thing dead flat. That's why I put not only a sheet on the top but on the bottom, so it's dead flat. It's roughly 81 inches by 51 inches. I'll get to the mat here in a minute. So I don't know if you guys can see that, from the wheel well to wheel well, it is 51.5, and then it is not, the wheel well is not plumb, you know, it's slightly pitched, just by design. So when you measure that, you need to measure your wheel well from the very bottom to the other bottom of the wheel well. And I could have made this exactly 51.5, but I just wanted to have a little bit of wiggle room, just in case. You could see the gap I have. It's actually a better shot over here, the gap I have. And then I put these are just pieces, extra pieces of 2x4 that I cut off to stabilize it so it won't, you know, rack in this direction. And the reason I did here as opposed to, you know, this is where it's designed, is I want to put some jerry cans on both sides, actually all 4 sides. I measured the spot in the rear can accommodate 2 large jerry cans for gas and water that I should be able to get in and out with the trailer mounted. My handle, I'm gonna have to cut this in order to pull this handle out. I'll do that another time, but these are just rough cutoffs, and that helps with the racking. The mat is there are 2 horse stall mats from Tractor Supply. They come in 4x6, so in order to achieve covering this entire area, I had to get 2, and then I cut them. Cutting them it's a bit tricky. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube, and I used a T-square as a guide when I cut them, and that made the cuts really clean. And then also, you're not going to be able to cut all the way through, so once you get to the point where you're cut, you want to roll it, and that way it opens up the slit to cut all the way through the rubber, because otherwise it's too much. There's too much friction from the rubber to cut all the way through. But it turned out really nice. They're both exactly the same, which makes nice for carrying. This platform is one piece. It's not too heavy. It's probably 200 pounds. But it's built roughly like a torsion box. It's screwed and glued. I put these end caps on both sides, and like I said, I spent a lot of time planing and sanding it because I wanted it dead flat for the reference of the trailer. If you guys have any other questions with this, let me know. This roughly is going to take it up. Let's see. So this is 2.5, so another 3/4 of an inch. So roughly, 3 and 3.25 inches total height. But you know, obviously it's going to squeeze down, so you can probably just call it 3 inches, which is pretty much what I need for my ratchet straps. I'm getting ready to load it right now, but I just wanted to do a video on overall how I built this thing, and turned out really nice. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. I wish there was a market for these, you know, just an aluminum, kind of a modular aluminum, extruded aluminum frame that you could, you know, with T-slots that you can just put together and configure however you want. That would make life so much easier and lighter. And you know, because it took me probably 2 weeks off and on to get this thing done. Just, you know, if I had to set aside a time to get it done, probably 2 full days. So, you know, 16 hours total, probably build time, including the mats. All right, guys, but I think it turned out pretty nice. It's not going anywhere. It's stable. And the nice thing, this can accommodate a larger truck camper down the road. I get something else, and it's built like a tank. So, all right, that was it. Take care, guys.